Everybody to sit down. Oh, thanks. Well, that was a heck of a con, wasn't it? Just barely. Okay, so one more Penguicon come and gone. Another amazing collection of things happened. Another set of stories, another group of friends. I'd like to start by thanking you all for coming and making our con what it is, because frankly, the attendees, it isn't a con. Thank you all. Next, I would like to thank our guests of honor, John Scalzi, Jim Geddes. I'd like to thank the crew of Scrub Club Records, who are and of course the Hack of Honor, Open Soda. Again, I don't see anyone in the room, but next, I'm not sure if all of you are aware, but when you came in the door and when you participated in some events like Geeks with Guns, the food drive, there were others, right? Yeah, you got entered into a drawing for a door prize. Today, our door prize is a wonderful laptop from Mythologic Computers. So I'm going to ask Lizzie here to roll us some numbers, if you would. Give me the first number. We got a 1. Okay, what's our next number? 1, 6. Keep going. Last one. 165. We don't have a badge number 165, so pass it on to Jer. Apparently you can't get good numbers.
Come on, I own fucking badge number.
Yeah. That would have been good. 8.
2.
8, 2.
2.
822. Is Glenn Chambers here? Well, if anyone knows Glenn, text him. He's got a couple of minutes. If he can show up in the next 4 or 5 minutes, he's got himself a laptop. If not, we'll pick another number. Okay. Next, I would really like to extend a huge hand to our ConCom, the 6 people that I named in opening ceremonies, of which 4 of them seem to have survived the convention. We seem to have a couple of casualties. Oh, hey, 5. I don't see Aaron Thule, who is our head of registration. He survived. Our entire ConCom made it this year. That's a record. Aaron Thule, Amanda Long Adams, our treasurer. So the 3 who tried to feed all of you until you ate it all, ran our con suite. Christine Bender, who kept the con running period in operation. Jerry Lance, who I'm not sure what he did, but he ran around a lot and made a lot of people angry. And our next year's con chair and head of programming, Sarah Slovik. I've been told that we have a prize for Sarah. I'm supposed to be seeing. Oh, Matt Arnold. Okay, come on up. Reads Sarah Slovik, Penguicon 2012, head of programming. You are amazing. You want to come up and say anything? Okay.
I just have a little bit to say. So first of all, hello. My goal for the weekend was to not die. I think I've made it, but I'm not out the door yet, so we'll see. I did lose a shirt and sprain an ankle and who knows what else, but we'll see. So thank you all for staying for closing ceremonies and finishing the weekend strong. I know some of you are kind of hungover and exhausted from rocking your asses off at prom last night, so thank you for that too. I don't want to speak a long time. I'm losing my voice actually because I've spent a lot of time talking about brainstorming ideas for my year and meeting new people and catching up with old friends, and it's been amazing. I've had such a great time watching John Scalzi sing Kiss. Sharing the judging responsibilities at the Masquerade with Jim Geddes, and spending a lot of the weekend with Scrub Club. So I have had a great time with our guests of honors this year. And thank you all of the attendees and participants and the staff for making it amazing for all of us. You know, so many of us worked so hard through the whole year to get to this point, and it's everybody that comes together to make it awesome. So thank you all for being the community that has inspired me to be Con Chair 2013. So I want to invite you, each of you, you are fully welcome. Either grab me after the feedback or email me and tell me what you'd like to see for next year. Because even though we've got a lot of great ideas, we have space for more. We're always growing. And especially, come tell me what you want to do, because we need more staff. So we have a lot to plan to make this a great Penguicon, and I do have some of my ConCom in place. So the people you see sitting here, Amanda and Christine and Jer and Liffy, have already agreed to stay on and keep doing their jobs. Yeah. And we are sorry to see Aaron go, and I do have a few people interested in taking over his registration job, but if you want to help in that area, please see me now. Well, I need help, please. So to add to that, many of our 2012 staff members are sticking around. In fact, my brother, Tim Slovak, will be taking over head of programming for me. So that is amazing. So since last year he ran half the tracks, I figured he should be able to do programming pretty well, right? Yeah. So speaking of track heads, we all know that I started the Eco track, and you know, I just wanted to rest assure you, the entire convention next year will not be 100% Eco. We will not have PETA as a guest of honor, but a girl can dream, maybe like 97%. I don't know. So thanks again. I'm really looking forward to making the convention and the year leading up to it as much fun as possible. We're going to have open planning meetings this year on a monthly basis, as well as some Penguicon meetups and Smoss dinners each month, and you're all welcome to join us for those things. I really couldn't have done it without so many of you getting involved, and I really look forward to another year with ConCom. So, Captain Sparrow at your service.
Sarah, before you sit down, we didn't really get the chance to explain the little award you got there. Many of you might not be aware, but apparently we went without a con chair for a sizable percentage of the planning year. And that's an appreciation from all the staff and the ConCom for the fact that Sarah basically ran the entire convention for most of the year. Chuck, we finally managed to get somebody in to relieve some of the pressure from her near the end there, but Sarah took up all of the weight of running an entire convention, plus running programming. So the hand that you gave her is not enough, please. Give her a bigger round of applause.
Okay, it looks like we Well, let me check one more time. Glenn Chambers. No luck.
You're up.
Yeah, Christine?
Roll better than us.
You don't want Chair's luck.
There's the word.
9,
Okay.
6,
Okay.
5.
Okay. Chris Asadian? Asadian?
Is that you? I know him.
Again, if he can be here in the next 5 minutes, he can get himself a laptop. Otherwise, good. Well, let's hope. Okay. Next.
Show up. Then it goes to the basketball. This seems totally fair.
Sounds good. Okay. Next up, I would like to take a little while to talk about how Penguicon operates, because I know Sarah talked about it a little. We're a completely volunteer-run group. That means that every year positions open up, new positions occur, and they're all filled by people who step up and say they want to do the work. Every person, with the exception of our 2 guests of honor here, are simply here because they started showing up at either a Penguicon or a ConCon meeting or a SMOS dinner, and we came to the conclusion that they could do the work. They, more often than not, some of them have been here for years and years. Some of them, these their first time putting in at the staff or ConCon levels here at convention. If you have ideas for Penguicon, if you love the convention and would love to put a little bit of work behind it, if you want to hang out with these people 12 times a year instead of 1, if you'd like to, come to the parties that we throw, please, send an email, join the Penguicon mailing lists, penguicon.org. Come to any of our SMOS dinners. They're announced. Send an email to chair@penguicon.org, and Sarah will pick it up and tell you what needs to be done. I personally think that I have more fun at the ConCon meetings that this group has than at some parties that I go to in other groups. So it is actually an amazing and fun social event, and it produces this, and you get to be part of the camaraderie and part of the team sitting up here knowing that they just pulled it off. So as that, I'd like to ask all of the staff to stand up and take a bow. These are the people that did the last pieces of the grunt work for this whole time. I guess, since I haven't seen anyone enter the room in the last couple minutes, we're going to take one more try and see if our treasurer can give away a laptop today. Okay.
3,
Okay.
8.
Okay. Number. Let's see. Number 138 is missing number. I guess it's my turn. I've worked my way down through. Wait.
Whoever's closest.
Interesting. We'll try that. Okay. First number is 5. 5. Apparently I roll the exact same number every time. Let's see what badge number 555 is. No, I'm number 1. I would have noticed. Let's see. Number 555 doesn't exist, so I'm going to follow. Yes!
A badge with a 0.
You got it!
It's a 10. Who is it? It's a 10. Got it. 1. 0's
You win. Okay.
I'll trade you. I'll take that die back. And here you get a laptop. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming to Penguicon, Sarah. Attend the closing ceremony. Sometimes it pays off. So, apparently this year, you did not eat the entire con suite. There's some turkey left over. This is my award for being con chair.
If that's still on the podium, we're going to this convention stage.
Nice. Okay. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for coming to Penguicon and let you know that immediately after this, right here with this group, is our feedback session. So you can talk about the things you liked, you can talk about the things you didn't like. Just a second. Apparently I'm not the last one to speak. Why don't you come on up? Our volunteer coordinator is Anna. Here she is.
So I have some numbers for you guys. This was a big year for the Legion of Doom, or our volunteers. We had over 700 hours requested, and we filled 684 of them. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. We had some amazing people volunteering this year, and we have some t-shirts for some of those amazing people. These people word got back to me that they were excellent wherever they volunteered. They were always willing to help. At one point I called one of them, I'm like, I need you here now and doing this, and I don't even know what you're doing, but you're doing it, and they just showed up. And so I want to personally thank the 3 winners that I have this year for our Legion of Doom Century Award. Nathan Nemi. Thank you. Adrian Johnson. And I think he may still be volunteering, Wolf Deer. So I will get this to him afterwards, but everyone give a round of applause for Wolf.
Any other? Okay. Thank you all very much, and I look forward to seeing those of you who'd like to be there at the feedback session. Have a good one.